Good morning, everyone. I am Aubrey Diamat, 17 years old, from STEM 12 St. Phoebe. Cells are the basic building components of the living organisms. There are 3 trillion cells in the human body. They support the body structure, absorb nutrients from the meals, and transform it to energy. They also perform specialized functions. Cells are composed of different organelles that perform jobs within the cell. Now let's talk about what is cell-city analogy. A cell-city analogy means that it can be compared to a city. Each part of the cell has its own function and purpose. The parts of the cell can be compared to the parts of the city based on their similar functions. For my performance task, I did a brainstorming which I came up with my own cell city, which is called the City of Call of Duty. A city that is in charge for the production of guns in their country because their country is one of the best and most powerful country in the world. So in order for them to survive and to be indomitable, the City of Call of Duty is ready to help. This city has also the features like the cell. For the cell, we have the nucleus that controls all the activities of the cell. It contains DNA, which have the hereditary materials of the organism, transmitted from one generation to another. As for the City of Call of Duty, their nucleus is called terminal, the one who controls or give instruction on how to make guns. The terminal is also responsible for saying on what gun to be produced in that day. Without the terminal, the whole city cannot function. So for the cell to be protected, we have the nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane. The nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane, it protects the nucleolus and nucleoplasm. For the City of Call of Duty, we have coastal. You can see here coastal is the blue one. Serves as the guard to the terminal. This protects the terminal to ensure that nucleus cannot be attacked by the enemies. A lot of enemies are attempting to attack the terminal because a lot of important substances are inside the terminal. So, coastal is here to protect and guard the terminal. Inside the terminal, we have the nucleolus, and in the cell, the main purpose of the nucleolus in the cell is that it is a suborganelle of nucleus that contains DNA, RNA, and also proteins. For the City of Call of Duty, we called it standoff. This is the subpart of the terminal which plays a vital role in making the protein or the guns. Because the nucleolus or standoff contains the barrel and muscles for the gun that can help the gun to be more powerful. For the cell, we have the mitochondria or mitochondrion. It is the site for cellular respiration and production of ATP, that means adenosine triphosphate. The nuclear plant is the mitochondrion for the Call of Duty, which is the powerhouse of the community because it gives electricity power to the machine for the production of guns. If the machines are not working, the whole community cannot function or not balance because one part is missing. We have the endoplasmic reticulum. There are 2 types of ER, the smooth ER and rough ER. The rough ER is come from attached ribosomes that manufactures glycoproteins, while the smooth ER, absence of the ribosomes, but instead manufactures the carbohydrates, lipids, and enzymes. For the City of Call of Duty, we have Crash. They called it Dev Boy short for delivery boy. In order for the guns to be checked if it is made properly, Dev Boy will deliver it to Tunisia. It also roams around the city to help others to carry things for the guns. For the cell, we have the Golgi apparatus that processes the proteins and fats from the ER that turn into sealed droplets called vesicles. As I mentioned earlier, Crash will deliver the guns to Tunisia to check if it is made properly. It will be packed after and export the guns to the different parts of the city. For disposing of harmful and poisonous materials in the cell, we have the organelle called vacuole. Likewise, in the City of Call of Duty, we have the firing range that store essential materials such as pistol, shotguns, and so on. It also disposes the substances and materials in the guns that can make the gun not function properly. It also disposes the guns that are imperfectly made. Lysosome is responsible for intracellular digestion with the help of hydrolytic enzymes that is stored in its membrane. It enters the foreign substances to kill it and help the mitochondrion to regenerate. Nuketown has one of the biggest responsibility within the city. It kills if an enemy or people who does not have actually the pass to the community that can affect the production of guns. Because the City of Call of Duty has a pass card that is called Elite Call of Duty card. You can see here is the front of the card and here is the back. The Nuketown helps the nuclear plant to regenerate. If the powerhouse of the city will suddenly shut down, the Nuketown is there to help. Cell membrane is the one who screens different substances that go in and out of the cell. As you can see here, the brick part or the brick wall of the city serves as the cell membrane of the City of Call of Duty, and it is called Crossfire. Crossfire surely secures who enters the community. It also scans if they are bringing not approved things within the city, like some explosives that could burn down the whole city. So if they are bringing explosives, they cannot enter. Chromosomes are very important for the cell because it ensures DNA if it is accurately copied and distributed in the vast majority of the cell divisions. So in order for the guns to have the same designs and function, Downtown is responsible for that. It distributes the elements and materials for the guns to have the same identities and features. Chloroplast is a plastic contains chlorophyll in which photosynthesis takes place. It transforms raw energy from the sun into productive energy for the plant cell. The City of Call of Duty have another small warehouse that is connected to them. In order for that to do the task that is assigned, the high-rise will get the energy from the nuclear plant, which is the mitochondrion or the powerhouse of the city, and high-rise will do its purpose and bring energy to the small warehouse. Cell wall surrounds the plasma membrane of the plant cell that provides strength and protection for the osmotic and mechanical stress. Likewise, the launch base add other protection for the city. Besides of the crossfire, there is another wall, which is the black line here that is made out of wires that add a protection for them. Ribosomes are cellular particles made up of RNA and protein. It is also the site for protein synthesis. as well as the ribosomes, hackneyards belong to the production of guns, which is the one who make bullets for the guns, which is very essential for the guns because without bullets, the proteins cannot function. In hackneyard also happens the putting of bullets to the guns. As you can see here, sir, this is the one or serves as the protein for the community. I am covering it because we are not sponsored. And that's it for my performance task in general biology. Again, I am Rachel Aubrey Diamat from STEM 12 St. Phoebe. Thank you.